Great tips as always, Ben, and it's worth noting that there's still a debate between Mark and I about what theme park is better out there based on where we went as we went through the summer months. Hey, as far as it goes out there today, not an easy day to be out and about. This image just speaks volumes right here. You can barely see down toward the Washington Monument with all of the haze and that smoke that is lingering in the air from the Canadian wildfires. And again, the atmospheric flow is just perfect to bring down this thick plume of smoke that is not really going to go much of anywhere the rest of the day. Might even get a little worse out there into the evening. And looking out toward Hagerstown, off into the distance on the horizon there, you can see that haze out there, and it's just going to continue to stick with us and make the sky almost look overcast at times. Now, because of all of that smoke, we are going to be a few degrees cooler than we actually would be otherwise here today, but don't get me wrong, it's still turning into a decently warm day. Temperatures into the middle and upper 70s already as we move on through your lunch hour. And it's also a little bit breezy. We have winds out of the west-northwest at about 10 to 20 miles an hour. It's keeping the air and some of that haze moving, but it's also being caused by a cold front that is going to be dropping out of the north, attempting to bring some showers to the area. Nothing at all going on out there this morning into the early afternoon, but there's that frontal boundary. It is sparking up a few showers across central Pennsylvania. The problem here is that it's running into all of the dry air that we have built up over the last several weeks here in the DMV. So as this front arrives, it is going to have a very difficult time sparking up any sort of shower activity. So the one constant, it is going to stay hazy straight through the night tonight. Behind that cold front, we should get a little bit of clearing, thankfully enough. And there it is, the breezy winds. We could see a stray shower or two to the north, but by the time that front arrives, it's just not going to have enough energy to spark up much in the way of rainfall. So that being said, dry conditions are expected to persist for many of us all the way through Saturday. But folks, we're watching Monday of next week very closely. Cautiously optimistic, I will say, is the word here. We actually could get a good soaking rainfall for the first time in a while across much of the DMV. So we'll watch out for that. But here in the short term, again, a lot of dry weather. We'll see those clouds build ahead of that cold front as that haze also builds in the sky. So it is going to pretty much look overcast out there the rest of the day today. There are those showers. Again, they're going to be sparking up closer to eastern, central Pennsylvania, and we could have one or two of those clip by, but at this point, Futurecast is showing the trend that we can expect. Not really much in the way, if any, rainfall is going to occur out there. And then that front will clear off to our south tonight. There's that clearing we can expect with some of the haze and all of the clouds rolling out of here as this dry trend continues then into the second half of our week. And yes, we will see comfortable temperatures going along with that here, staying in the 70s and low 80s. Now, Saturday, we start to warm up. And there it is, folks. The rain chances are increasing as we get into the end of the weekend and then especially on Monday of next week.